help! My life is out of control. Have you ever felt like that? I know I sure have. You know, winning at life means we're working on so many different areas of our life, but one thing is sure, in this day and age, we are coming and going at lightning speeds, and it's a major problem. So this is an issue that comes from a viewer, and today I'm going to address it, so stick around. Welcome to another episode of Fearless and Power Tube. And if you're a new viewer, you should know that I talk about everything about winning at life, relationships, health and fitness, and the mindset. So in this video, we're talking about something completely different. This is a subject that I hear a lot of people talking about, and that is their life is out of control and they just want a sense of normalcy. But what is normal anyway, right? Well, the thing is that there's a lot of things that happen in our life that just add to the complexity, right? Every sort of life change that happens, a new baby, a marriage, a new boyfriend, a new job, and all of a sudden your life is topsy-turvy. And you know, my life has been really topsy-turvy, and so I can really relate with this. So I want to share with you some of the things that I do to help keep my life under control. So one of the first things that I want to mention to you is, well, is your life reactive? Are you being reactive to everything that comes your way, or are you being proactive? This is something I see a lot, and it's hard not to be reactive. When things are just coming at you, you just react to them. And there's zero planning. It seems almost impossible to plan for some of those things. But yet there are those times, and this is really key, where we need to be as proactive as we possibly can. But there's a couple of issues that are going on here. Number one, it's expectation. It's what you expect to happen in your life. So let's say that there's a new marriage or something. You know, when you were dating, everything was just fun, right? And then you settle into the new marriage, and there's all of these things that are added into the mix, and it gets very complex. And all of a sudden, your relationship is not the same. Sure, you still love each other, but it's different, right? And it feels not the same. It doesn't feel good anymore. And it's not the relationship that's so much changed. It's the fact that there's all these things going on in your life that are different. But it's also your expectation. When you have a blueprint, you know, think of an architect. They're building this building and they know exactly how they want it to be. And they have a blueprint, and everybody follows the blueprint exactly so that that building is exactly the way the architect had in their mind. Well, we do that in our own lives with our relationships and work and money. So there's something that's really great about that in a way, because it activates the law of attraction. But what we need to do is we need to make sure that we're not expecting the wrong things, so to speak, especially when there's other people involved. So there's a lot of things going on here. You can see that. But let's talk about what I do that helps me keep my life in check so that I'm not out of control. So the first thing that I like to do is something called the placemat method. So essentially what that is you just do a brain dump. So you get a piece of paper and you just write down everything that you have to do, everything. And this is really important because what it does is it actually relieves you so that you're not constantly thinking of things. And in a sense, what it does is that you say, okay, God or universe, please take care of this, right? And so this really helps us a lot on a spiritual level and on a stress level. But the next thing that you want to do is you want to take a look at this list and you want to identify the 6 most important things in there that you have to work on. What are those priorities, right? And the thing is that we need to make sure that those things on this list are in line with your values. This is so important. So understand, if you don't know what your values are, like I value my freedom, I value love. So everything that I do is helping me achieve those things. So freedom, that's money. So clearly I'm doing things with work, but I homeschool and I am very family oriented, and I want to make sure that my family feels love. I didn't have that strong bond with my parents, so I want to make sure that my kids have that. So that is something that is really important for me. So take a look for yourself. What is important to you? So if you have a marriage that you want to nurture, you have to make sure that you're spending that time there. Don't put other things ahead of that when this is the thing that is most important to you. So what could that look like? That could look like love notes, right? It could look like extra hugs and kisses. It could look like making sure that you talk in a loving tone, because we get very comfortable and sometimes the stress overcomes us and we can get a little sassy. I'll save that for another video. So what we need to do here is just focus on those 6 things and make sure that we can begin our day with full intention of regaining our life. So this is a really good start, and I don't want to make this video too long. So start with that and see how that helps you. But keep in mind that you don't want to be reactive. You want to be proactive. So I hope this video was helpful for you, and if it was, give it a thumbs up. And if you are into winning at life, be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you can get more videos. Well, this is Sharon. Thanks for watching. I am out.